Hi, I'm Douglas. In a moment, I'm going to tell you about a Trek Domane 5.9. I'm going to break the review down into 3 sections. First, I'm going to talk about the things I don't like about the bike. Then I'm going to talk about the things that I'm indifferent about. And last, I'll finish up with the things that I do really like about the bike. Okay, so let's get started. I thought it was a really great condition. This bike comes with the Shimano Ultegra Di2 group set. Down on the bottom bracket, there is a cable tie that holds the cable that controls the front derailleur. I don't know who put this cable tie on, if this is a part of Trek or was it the local bike shop that put the bike together. I don't know, but somebody felt that there was a need for a cable tie to hold the cable in place because it was so close to the front crank. Trek is responsible for the design of the bike. So that is Trek's responsibility. They could have done better than a cable tie. The next item that I am a little disappointed in is the quality of the finish of the bike. Right here on the down tube, on the most prominent Trek logo, you see white blemishes that somehow made it through quality control. And I'm just surprised by that. Now, knowing myself as a cyclist, I'm not terribly worried about it because I know I'm going to put more damage to the bike. But when it comes out of the box, you don't want to see blemishes right there on the Trek logo. Last is my biggest disappointment. My biggest disappointment with this bike was the wheel set. While riding, I broke a spoke on the front wheel, which is not a big deal. You do break spokes from time to time. But it took me a while to get the spoke replaced. After I got it replaced, I looked at the wheels more carefully. And when looking at the rear wheel, I discovered about a third of the spokes were twisted sideways. Now they're supposed to be aero spokes. I don't think twisted sideways is very aero. Again, if it was just one spoke, but no, this is multiple spokes that I found twisted sideways. So it was very disappointing. So I basically downgraded the wheels and I only used them in-house on my rollers. And then I broke another spoke while riding rollers. I just don't have any faith in these wheels that I'm not going to get out of town and get stranded with broken parts. So my biggest disappointment would be the Bontrager RL wheels. I just have no faith in them. Now we're going to move on to things that I'm indifferent on. They're on the bike, they perform. I don't really have a favorable or disfavorable opinion of them. And I'm going to start off with the seat. Now, the seat is in my hand and not on the bike. The reason for that is because, seats are very unique to each rider, and I had a problem right off the get-go with my left leg going numb. And so I just completely removed the seat right away. But the overall quality of the seat, it's got titanium rails, it's got a leather cover, it's got some good padding and flexibility. It seems like a pretty good seat. It just wasn't a match for me. So it might work for you, I don't know. But no real opinion because I didn't keep it on the bike to establish one. The next item is the Di2 battery. The Di2 battery is located at the bottom of the bottom bracket, underneath. And I've never had a problem with the battery being there, but it just seems that is going to be a location where it's going to get the most dirt and grime and water up on the battery. Time will tell whether or not that's a good location or not. Seems precarious to me. But like I said, time will tell and we will find out. I won't have an opinion until later. After 9 months, no issues. The third item in my indifferent list is the handlebars. Now, these are the ISO handlebars. It comes with the bike. They are aluminum handlebar. They have a gel fill that's across the top and on this edge and down here on the drops. They're nice. Comparing them to the bare carbon handlebars that I've been riding for the last few years, I don't feel that it's absorbing more of the road shock than the carbon does. I have noticed a little more fatigue in my hands. I think that might be because of the size of the handlebar, because it's a little bit larger, thicker handlebar. But again, I don't really have an opinion for or against currently. This is the aluminum handlebar. The next grade up is a carbon fiber handlebar. It's the same design with the gel fill, but it is a carbon handlebar. They're okay. Again, no real opinion either way.
I hate to admit it, but I'm walking a little bit. This second mountain just kicked my backside.
Now comes the good part. I get to talk about the things that I like about the bike. And I do like the bike. The first thing on the list to say that I like is the Duo Trap. The Duo Trap is down here and is built in to the bike, and what that is it's your cadence counter and your speed counter if you have a device that accepts an ANT signal. Now, this does not come with the bike. It's an add-on. You do have to buy it separately, but it's worth it. It fits in there nice and neat. It's not strapped on. It's well thought out. It's a very nice device, and it's definitely on my list of things that I like.
Just crossed the 38th parallel. If you are familiar with your Korean history.
The next thing on my list of things that I like is a small chain guide that's down here on the bottom bracket. At first, I hated this thing because it seemed like I kept popping the chain off whenever I was under load climbing. I would downshift, it would come off, it would wrap around this thing, and it was a pain because I had to hop off the bike and pull the chain out. It was really annoying and I hated it. I got it adjusted, and after I got it adjusted, I don't lose the chain anymore. It does not come off. It works exactly the way it's supposed to. So it went from a dislike to a like, and I do like it. As long as it's adjusted correctly, works like a charm.
This is a mined area. Now it could be leftover mines, it could be new mines, who knows. But bottom line,
now I get to talk about what's great about this bike. The ISO speed. Take a look at this video. This video was shot on a road that the surface had been taken off because they were going to do some resurfacing. The vibrations running through the bike were absolutely insane. And what ISO speed does is it absorbs that vibration coming off of the road so it doesn't go up into the rider. Now, I could feel some of that vibration in my hands through the handlebars. It was muted, but I could still, of course, feel it. But through the seat post, it is absolutely amazing how it absorbs that vibration. I'm not going to tell you you don't feel it and it's riding on the cloud. No, you can still feel it. What really told me how strong this vibration was my feet, because going to the bottom bracket, that vibration is not absorbed, and my feet were getting tore up by the vibrations coming off of this road. It was very muted coming through the seats and up through my handlebars. Very nice. It's very nice. But make no mistake, 5 hours in the saddle is still 5 hours in the saddle. There's no magic here. It just makes it a much more comfortable ride. Okay? But that is absolutely the most wonderful thing about this bike. The ISO speed, and I'll add in the Ultegra Di2. but that's more Shimano than Trek. Love the Di2. It's a wonderful, wonderful group set. Enjoy it very much. I'll be putting it on my next bike.
Little doggies.
Well, that's about it. I've enjoyed riding this bike a great deal over the last 9 months. It's been a very nice ride. I highly encourage anyone to buy it. The things that I don't like about the bike are minor, even the wheel sets. Quite often that's just the way it is. Wheel sets coming with bikes are just not very good to begin with, and you end up going and buying your own anyway. It's just, that's the way it comes. I'm not that thrilled with the color, the gray and the black. It's so-so. But in order to get the Di2 group set, this is the bike that I had to buy. Or pay a lot more and customize it and make it the way I want. This will do for now. I can always repaint it later if I really want to. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you found it informative. Please go ahead and leave a comment down below. Looking forward to hearing, especially if you own one, please speak up and let me know your experiences with the bike. For the most part, I'm very happy. So anyway, take care. Thank you for watching.